Hello dear students, welcome to English Kingdom. Today we are going to read about how to write a report. Report writing is our topic. This is also an important question in the writing section. So let's begin. What is a report? A report is the narration. Narration means description. Description of any event or mishap. Mishap means accident, etc., natural calamities. Without any alteration means without any change. So what is a report? A report is basically the description of an event or accident as it is. Whatever the reporter sees, he writes the same without any modification, without any change. That is report. The writer of the report writes the account as it is without including on opinion and interest. So what is the duty of a reporter? A reporter writes as it is account without including his own opinion. What does he think? He does not include in that. And about his interest also, he does not write. So this is all about a report. A report is objective. It should not have any subjective element. Means it should not have the writer's opinion included. It should not have the writer's interest included. He should present the things as they are. Format, report writing. The first one is obviously title, and title should be brief and eye-catching title it should be. It should not be a long title. Eye-catching title and informative title. What is the meaning of eye-catching and informative title? Eye-catching and informative title is the title which supplies all the information what this report is all about. And obviously it is brief also. It can become eye-catching only if it is brief, if it is short. Then it's beginning. In beginning, what happens? You have to write the name of the writer who is writing, whoever is writing the report, and then comes the name of the magazine or newspaper in which this report is going to be published, and then date is to be mentioned, and then comes the body. Features of a good report means examination topics, examination tips I'm talking about. So what are those things which are considered while judging the quality of the report? The first one is a good report is brief and to the point. There is no background, there is no preamble. Exactly direct points are presented. Points means direct facts are presented there. Report is not written in the form of points. Directly facts are presented. What happened, that is to be presented. It should be brief only. It should be precise. So always follow the word limits. This is to be strictly taken off. The thing is that we have to follow the word limit, and their word limit is already given there. It's somewhere around 100 to 125 words. That word limit is to be strictly followed. A good report is always written in the third person. So don't use the words like I, my, me, you, your, we, our, and us. So these words are supposed to be completely avoided. So you should use only third person like he, she, it, they, them. These kinds of subjects you can use in a report. A good report is objective in nature. Don't include your personal opinion. What is personal opinion? Suppose you are writing about for example, any vaccination drive, corona vaccination drive if you are going to write. So you should not include your personal opinion like, I don't think this coronavirus vaccine is safe, or coronavirus vaccine is not safe. These kinds of things are not supposed to be included. Whatever the other people said, like somewhere from ruling party spoke so about this vaccine, somewhere somebody from the opposition party spoke so and so thing about this vaccine, that you can include, but your own personal opinion you are not supposed to include. Report for an event or program. Reporting is done only for two things. Either it is an event or program, or it is an accident. So when you are reporting for an event or program, what things you include? What happened, when, where. When means time, where means place. And if it is an event, suppose if it is an event, so it is likely that a chief guest will be there, other dignitaries, other guests will be there, what were the programs held, and something you have to write about the chief guest's speech also, what the chief guest said, and at the end of the program, prize certificates and souvenir. These things are also given. And at the end of the event, some breakfast serving is also there. So you should include these points if you are reporting for an event or program. If you are reporting for a mishap or accident, again the same things are there: what, when, where, how, actions after mishap, how this mishap happened. That also you can write, but you should not write any cause from your side. You should quote some sources that the reason of this particular mishap was so and so. Sources told that the reason of the mishap, reason of the accident was so and so, but you should not write any reason from your own side. Police, crowd, rescue team. In the first one, when it is all about an event, the chief guest and other guests come. But here, when it is a mishap or accident, police, crowd, and rescue team come. Visit of a local leader, officials, announcement of compensation. Compensation means economic assistance. It is generally given to those who are at certain loss. Either they are injured, either they are dead, or their property is damaged. They are given the compensation, means economic assistance. The first example I'm going to give you: imagine you are Karan or Karuna, the head boy or girl of Kendriya Vidyalaya Pali. Write a brief report of your school's annual function to be published in your school magazine. So look at the title. The title is very brief: Annual Day Celebration. It completely gives the information what the report is all about, and at the same time it is short also. Here it is beginning, name of the writer. Karan is name of the writer, and here it comes the name of the newspaper or the school magazine. If the school magazine is having a name, you can write that name. Otherwise, it would be better to write simply school magazine there, than it is date when that report is being written. So report is written only in past tense. This is also to be kept in mind, and try to make it in passive voice. The first two things: the first one is report is written in past tense, and try to include more and more passive voice sentences only. So Kendriya Vidyalaya Pali celebrated its annual day on 10th of January 2021 at school campus. This is what, where, and when. Everything is included here. Shri Hitendra Singh, Honorable District Collector, was the chief guest. The program started with the arrival of the chief guest. The principal of the school welcomed the chief guest and all dignitaries with bouquets. The program started with Saraswati Vandana. Now we are writing about all the programs which happened there. The principal of the school read the annual report. The school kids presented many cultural programs. All the programs were splendid. The skit giving the message of the respect to mother touched every heart. The chief guest applauded the program a lot. He motivated students to work hard to achieve success. The result of board classes also was commended. He urged parents and teachers to work in unison for the betterment of students. He gave away the prizes to winners of various competitions held throughout the year. The most senior teacher of the school proposed a vote of thanks. A souvenir was presented to the chief guest. The program ended with snacks serving to the guests. So there are some certain sentences which can be used in other reports also, if they are all about school programs only. Look at these sentences, like who was the chief guest. The program started with the arrival of the chief guest. This sentence can be used as it is. The principal of the school welcomed the chief guest and all dignitaries with bouquet. This happens with each and every program of school. The program started with Saraswati Vandana. This is also a standard sentence. The principal of the school read the annual report. The school kids presented many cultural programs. All the programs were splendid. The skit giving the message of respect. So many of the sentences here you can see that they fit to other school programs are also. Only you need to make certain changes in one or two sentences, otherwise it fits to each and every program of the school. If it is outside of the school campus, then obviously some of the sentences are there which should not be included, but yet few sentences are there which can be used as they are. Okay. Question number 2. This is about accident. Suppose you are Raju or Rekha, the reporter of Dainik Hindustan. A cinema hall was on fire in your town. Write a brief report. Cinema hall on fire. Now look at this title. Title is brief, and it is giving information about the report itself. It's not an ambiguous title. It's clear-cut message, clear-cut information giving title. Look at this one, Raju. Name of the writer / name of the newspaper, and then date is also written there. So Natras, the lavish and alone cinema hall of the town, caught fire at 1:30 afternoon. The people of the town were shocked to find black smoke and sky-touching flames coming out of the cinema hall. Now it's written what, where, when. Every information is given there, and the most important thing about this report is that all the things are written in past tense, and as passive voice is also there. The people of the town were shocked, and the lavish and alone cinema hall of the town caught fire. This is in active voice. All living around immediately ran to help. The show was running at that time. The hall was evacuated. Evacuated means completely vacated. The injured were rushed to hospital. Sources told that around 2 died and 10 were badly injured. This again is in passive voice. Seriously injured were referred to city hospital. This also is a sentence which can be used in any report which describes about any calamity or which describes about any accident. The cause of fire was not revealed. Fire brigade took 10 minutes to reach on the call given by a nearby shopkeeper. The police also reached on the spot. It was found that the hall was running without adequate fire extinguishers. The MLA also inspected the accident spot and ensured to provide economic assistance, that compensation, to injured and bereaved families. The owner of the hall was at once arrested. A primary investigation had been set against him. The operating of the hall was suspended till further order. So in this way we can write a report, whether it is about a program or whether it is about an accident. So some of the sentences are there which again from this particular report also can be used as they are. Otherwise it would be better to make some good sentences, some new sentences also. So thank you for watching this. If you I hope that it could help you. If you yet have any problem, please drop a comment in the comment box. Thank you.